everyone, I am Amanda from Mandy Plans. Welcome back to another weekly plan with me. Today I have my A5 vertical plans by Just Scribble for the first week of April. I'm very excited to use Garden Symphony this week. This is the kit that I did for my April monthly and dashboard. I love to use the same design in the first week of the month if I can, so that it all coordinates together. Here I have the A and B page from the weekly kit from our sticker shop, and also the deco sheet. And I would love it if you would help me pick my fountain pen ink for this week. Colors in this more pastel, not so bright color palettes are a little bit harder to find fountain pen ink to coordinate, so the colors aren't exact, but they're the closest that I had. First, we have this coral color that I'm not gonna try and pronounce. That pulls out some of these deep coral colors. Next, we have nutmeg, and then alpine. So go ahead and let me know in the comments which of these inks you would like to see me use this week with Garden Symphony. The first thing I like to do is start with my thick washi down at the bottom. It has been a week of changes for us. Mark is going to be in the office a little less, and our schedules are rearranging to help compensate for that. So this week is a lot of trying to figure out the new normal. I am definitely a routine person, which probably doesn't surprise you. I like whenever things stay the same, so adjusting to change has always been difficult for me, but I'm not relying on my own strength this week to get through it, and that helps. So I like to separate out these spots here. I have a spot for our meals down at the bottom, and then I have a spot for the weather tracking up at the top. This just helps kind of break up the area a little bit that I am sleeping anyway, so I'm able to make good use out of those parts of the planner. Then I'm gonna put the dates here with my date strip up at the top. We had a really good spring break as a family. We were able to do lots of fun stuff with the girls, and then my mom and dad took them to the zoo. The zoo is not my favorite. It's good for them, they love it, but I was happy to let them take them. So if you're watching, Mom, thanks for taking them to the zoo. They loved it. All right, so I'm gonna put the date strip just right up at the top to cover what's already printed, to help tie in the color throughout the whole spread. Then for the sidebar, I'm gonna put a couple of checklists over on the left side, leaving a space between them, and then placing this beautiful full box over on the side underneath those checklists, creating a this week section and then a little spot for next week so that I can see what's coming up at a glance. This is where I normally would put either new releases or school events or appointments. Not all of the details, just that it's coming up so that I don't forget what's happening next week. So now that we have the shell, we can go ahead and get in with the plans. Here I'm gonna grab these sticky note stickers and put them down for Tuesday and Thursday. I teach those afternoons and also Friday morning. Friday morning, we also have new releases. Normally, we call this release functional new releases, and it still is technically going to be called functional new releases. However, I'm going to give you a little sneak peek here soon. You just grab a sticker first. Instead of purely functional items here on the 4th, we are releasing full sheet deco stickers. The majority of these that we are releasing are florals. Of course, I had to grab the Garden Symphony one to give you a little sneak peek of what's to come. These are going to be available in all 3 of our paper types, so this removable white mat, clear mat, and washi paper. And I'm excited to include these in my spread this week. Also wanted to show you the normal deco size kind of as a comparison. So it's some of the same clip art, but just much larger. I know a lot of you like to use the large deco in your journaling or even your planning, so I'm excited to show you how to use that. So this and also 21 others will be released on Friday from current designs of 2025, but also previous years as well, if I thought you would still like those full sheet deco. It's mostly florals. Not all of them are florals, but most of them are. I know that you love those as much as I do. And then we will continue to add them as we release designs. So we're preparing for July kits right now, and we do have full-size deco sheets coming out with those new releases as well. So they will be a normal offering with the rest of the stuff that we have each month. So I'm just placing these pattern boxes down on the things that we have throughout the week. So now that I have all of those pattern and colored boxes down, I can put my script so that I don't forget what I have going on this week. So here is my this week script. And next week, like I mentioned before, these are all whimsy customs that I made for myself because I love this one so much. We do have customs available in all 4 of our design fonts. Available in those custom scripts, we have a print option, a journal font, typewriter, and whimsy here that I have. We do have a lot of scripts available in our shop. Most of them are only available in print and journal and also my hand lettering. So you do have some options for your scripts. Here I like to put a spot for ink of the week, whichever ink you help me decide on. If you haven't left me that comment yet, don't forget to do that. My Bible study Monday night, $2 Tuesday, the first one in April. Have Awana on Wednesday night, church on Sunday, and I think this is a small group week. So I'll put that there, and if I'm wrong, then I can fix it later. I believe this is also payday week, so we will run payroll on Monday, new releases on Friday, appointment on Tuesday afternoon. My sister's birthday is on the 6th, and I want to use one of these big, beautiful deco pieces for that. Maybe just like that. Then while I have this out, I want to use this one. Then I'm going to do this one, but I'm going to cut it right down the middle, just like this. Then I'm going to use part of it up here, and then the other part right there. Then I think one more. I thought this one would be pretty along the sidebar. Okay, I got distracted with pretty things. I was putting down my script stickers, trying to think of what else I need. Oh, normally I put Cairo appointment. I forgot I had made a specific script for that one. And then I'm going to grab an April script. It looks like it doesn't quite cover up what's printed here like the previous months did, so I will just cover up that April there. Then I can still see the 04 and then week 14. I think for now that is all that I am going to put in my planner. Please help me decide which fountain pen ink you would like to see me use with this spread. Down in the comments there you can see all 3 options with all the stickers laid down. Thank you so much for your continued support of Mandy Lynn Plans. It means so much to us, and thank you so much for watching. Until next time.